Hello everyone, welcome, welcome. Thank you for being here today. Today we are going to do a love reading. I'm feeling like a whole lot of love today, so let's see if we can get you some answers for some of your questions. Or if you are going through some challenges in your relationship, hopefully today is going to give you, today's reading is going to give you some answers. Okay, now remember this is a general reading, so take what resonates with you and leave the rest. I do recommend that you clear your mind, your heart, so that you are able to receive whatever piece of information that is helpful for you. All right, let's do this. All right, first angel card, chemistry. There's a strong magnetic attraction here. All right, so whoever you are with, or if you are in a new relationship, I think that there is some sort of attraction there, magnetic attraction that's really keeping you guys together. All right. Make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. Yes, so if you are in a relationship that is going through a challenge, for example, if this is truly, deep down in your soul, you feel that this person is your soulmate, then you're going to have to make that effort. You're going to have to mend any kind of issues. You want to make sure that you are taking the time to put this person, first, right? You want to make sure that you are putting your relationship first, because it is a great love. So there's that. And next one, passion. Allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. So obviously here with someone who has a lot of chemistry with you, with a strong magnetic attraction, you have a whole lot of passion between the two of you. Wow, that's fantastic. All right, so maybe you're just using this reading as a clarification whether or not this relationship, truly is the one for you. Keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. Okay, so again, keeping an open mind, keeping an open heart allows you to really see the relationship for what it truly is, right? You don't want to be attracted to just the superficiality of a relationship, because those things don't last. They do not last. All right, all right, let's get your tarot started. Go ahead and take a deep breath, exhale, and here we go. 6 of Pentacles. Page of Wands. Ace of Cups. Wow. Wow. All right. Let's move that guy up here. All right. Next, Queen of Pentacles. The World. 3 of Pentacles. 6 of Cups. 5 of Cups. 4 of Cups. Wow. Look at that progression. 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. 7 of Swords. Ace of Swords. And Ace of Wands. Wow, look at all these aces. You've got new beginnings, new energies coming towards you. Oh boy. So here we go. Oh, bottom of the deck here, 4 of Pentacles. So there is something that you're holding on a little bit too tightly to in this relationship. Perhaps if you have gone through a difficult time with your person, maybe due to some sort of deceit or lying, cheating, that sort of thing. I think maybe you might be holding on a little bit too tight, kind of almost forcing the issue, forcing the relationship. I know that I said, make the effort for your great love, but sometimes there are certain things that are, non-negotiables, right? Deal breakers that's going to ruin a relationship, and sometimes it's really hard to overcome that, right? Now, if you are in a new relationship, again, let it kind of take its course. Don't hold on too tightly, right? This person that's coming towards you or who is with you may be a kind of a leader, somebody that's very fiery, very passionate. All right, in your column of your energy, current energy level, generosity, yeah, a give and take type relationship that you have, you know, with this individual. You are, you know, receiving quite a bit of good blessings, I would say. You're receiving something from this person, and it's working out both ways. There is some balance in your current relationship. All right, and if this is a reading for you that is, say, you know, if you're in the middle of a conflict or if you're just ending a relationship, know that with all of these aces here, you know, you have the opportunity to receive new love, new stability, new prosperity, new relationships, you know. So just know that, you know, it can go both ways. If you're currently in a relationship, you know, this is a good card. If you are, you know, if you've left a relationship, you know that there's something new just around the corner for you. Okay, Page of Wands. Now this is a very young, kind of an immature kind of energy, right? So this person's very enthusiastic, very, you know, full of energy, just somebody that's always excited, enthusiastic, you know, think Buddy the Elf kind of thing, you know, just happy. This might even be you, right? And, you know, are you that kind of person that is young-spirited, young at heart, and just really, you know, enjoys this kind of falling in love kind of energy? Now, here we go. Ace of Cups. Now, the energy for the Ace of Cups, you know, in your first column currently, you know, you may have just started a new relationship, right? And you're asking yourself, wow, I have so much chemistry with this person. We have so much passion. Should I continue to make the effort with this person? Is he the one or she the one for me? You know, what should I do, right? You know that this is kind of a very, you know, loving, fulfilling relationship. Yes, it's new, but, you know, make the effort, see where it takes you. Keep an open heart and mind. The reason why I say keep an open heart and mind is because you've got the Four of Cups here. You see this guy here, he's got his heart crossed off by his arms. There is something in the past that's caused you a lot of pain, sorrow, a sense of loss, a lot of sadness. And so perhaps you are currently protecting your heart and keeping yourself from receiving this new experience with this person, right? So think of this. You've got the Ace of Cups that's being offered to you, and you're just kind of like blah about it. You know, you're just kind of, you're not sure if this is what you want to receive or take. Okay, so what's coming towards you? You've got the Queen of Pentacles. Queen of Pentacles is all about stability and nurturing, right? Nurturing relationship, stability, nurturing in that she takes care of everybody, right? She is the richest queen. She's very resourceful. She is somebody that is very supportive, right? So this is a feminine energy, and therefore this is kind of turned inwards, and she's, again, like I said, very intuitive, right? Introspective, but very protective of her home, her physical self, her you know, physical world, let's just say that, right? And you are in a point, what's coming towards you is a point of, you know, completion, a mastery of your current situation. You know, you're ready to take that next step. Whatever it is that you have been very sad about, right? Whatever it is that you just can't accept, you're getting to the point where it's time for you to transition, you know, kind of allow yourself to just move forward and, you know, allow these new opportunities here to come into your life, because look at what you've got coming, you know, towards you is the World. This is a very, you know, optimistic card. This is you, you know, coming, you know, rounding everything out, you know, doing things that, you know, helps you, right? Helps your dreams, your goals, and you're completing, you're at that stage. All right, so messages from your higher self here. You've got this, the Six of Cups. The Six of Cups is, you know, all about nostalgia, memories, and kind of like that feel-good energy, because you're kind of reaching, you know, towards your, into your past and kind of reminiscing and thinking about, all of the things that make you feel good, that makes you feel who you are and what makes you very happy. This card may also symbolize children, right? This is a very protective card too. And if you have children, they may be, part of this relationship, right? If you are currently going through a divorce, or the partner that you are with has children, or you have children, you both are considering, how can we blend this together? How can we make this work? And but it's a very good card, very protective. I see you as a very protective person and a loving person, nurturing person. So we have here, message from your higher self. Don't cry over spilled milk, right? Things may have not gone well in your past, but know that you've got these good blessings just behind you here. Just turn around and pick them up. Accept them. And that's supported by this card here. You've got your Four of Cups. This guy is saying, no, I refuse to let anything hurt me again. I refuse to do anything to change my current status. This is kind of a stagnant kind of energy, somebody that's stuck and doesn't want to allow a new experience, new love into his or her life. And you've got the Five of Cups that again supports that. You're going to have to change your attitude, you need to change your perspective as far as what is coming towards you. I mean, you've got this Two of Cups here. That's a blessing. You need to pick that up and take it with you. Again, new opportunities, new energies. Here we go. You've got, as far as your blessings are concerned. Now, here's the thing. The Seven of Swords sometimes can be a card that signifies deceit, lying, all of those not so happy things, right? It's deception, sneaky, that kind of thing. However, it can also mean thinking of new ways, kind of strategizing, new ways to maybe approach this new relationship, this new opportunity that's happening for you. Perhaps that's what, the spirit world is trying to tell you. Change your way of thinking, right? Drop your old habits, drop what it is that you're fixated on, and think of other ways to make this all work, right? If you're trying to blend a family together, think about how you're going to make this work. Strategize, plan, try to see things from a different perspective, and perhaps you can come up with a better or different strategy to make all of this work out. However, don't forget, this again, if this is a blessing that the universe is sending you and saying, look, if your instincts are telling you that someone is being deceptive or lying towards you, lying to you, or is not fully honest, right? Because if you're worried, oh, are they cheating on me? Am I, if this is a new relationship, for example, am I the only one? Or does he have several he or she have several persons in line and I'm just one of them, right? So you want to make sure that you are, getting the full story here, right? So as much as I'd like to say that this is just a card that says change your strategy, right? You also want to make sure that you're protecting yourself and really seeing things for what they are. Now, here you go. Ace of Swords. Ace of Swords is all about clarity. If you are asking yourself, am I the only one? Is this person being very deceptive? Or is this person, telling me the truth? You're going to know, right? Search within yourself, right? Your intuition is much more powerful than you think. You're going to know, and you're going to come out on top here. You're going to be very victorious. This is a card of victory, but this is also a card of clarity. And it's also a card of new beginnings, new ways of thinking about things. So again, this can flip-flop it. You can use this combination here in your own special way. Ace of Cards can tell you, look, I need to know. Is this person telling me the truth? Is he or she lying to me? Are they cheating on me? You're going to know. All right. Now, if this is a, let's say a good card that's just telling you strategize, have a different plan, you're going to know. You're going to have some clarity. You have a new way of thinking thinking about things. So, you can take it both ways. Take it how, it resonates with you. You've got Ace of Wands here. This is, this coincides with passion. Whoever you are with or what is coming towards you is a whole lot of fire, a whole lot of energy. This is a new beginning for you, a spark, a light bulb, you know, kind of moment. You're going to know, again, clarity, light bulb moment. You're going to know whether or not this is something that you need to make the effort towards, you know, but only you will truly know, just by searching within yourself, only you will truly know what the next move is. Okay, so let's do some clarifying cards here, just to see if we can get more explanation as far as where this reading is headed. Okay, so I do hope that this is answering some questions for you, or that you are resonating, you know, with this reading. Let me know down below. Claim this reading if this is yours. All right. I keep looking at this Four of Pentacles. You know, don't hold on too tight. If it's not meant to be, it's not meant to be. You know, good, true love, you know, you make your effort, but it shouldn't be to the point where it's costing you happiness. Just be aware of that, okay? All right, the Fool. Look at that. The Fool is your confirmation card that this is a very prosperous, very happy and stable relationship or opportunity for you. The Fool says go ahead and take the leap, right? If you're kind of keeping this person at bay and kind of holding them back, you don't want to take their offer, it's okay. Take the leap, right? Take that leap. It's a new beginning. You have a lot of cards here for a new beginning. You've got the Fool, that is a major new beginning, and you've got the Ace of Cups, Ace of Swords, Ace of Wands. I mean, you know, wow, out with the old, in with the new, right? You've got the Fool that is supporting the Six of Pentacles cards, that this is a very blessed, very stable opportunity. The Emperor is all about you know, authority, right? The boss, the ultimate boss. Now, you may be driving the seat in this you may be the driver in the seat in this relationship. Sorry, you may be the driver in this relationship, but you're gonna be the one to make the move, the next step. Because if, look at this, it's you've got the Page of Wands. Remember, I said to you, this is a kind of an immature kind of energy, right? And to have the Emperor on top of that tells me that the other person, whether it's you or the other person, someone is going to have to take the lead and get this thing to progress. And perhaps this may be you, because, you know, if you've closed yourself off for a long time, you know, because you're afraid to be hurt, this other person may just be waiting and saying, okay, you make the next move, right? So you're going to be the one in control of this situation, right? The Emperor. You've got a lot of great cards here. You've got your Fool, Emperor, the World. Wow, really powerful cards. You've got all these aces. All right, next, Wheel of Fortune. Holy smokes, you've got three major arcanas here. This Ace of Cups, again, like I said, new opportunity for love. You've got the Wheel of Fortune. Go ahead, move forward, take all of the blessings that are being offered to you, move forward with it, because look at that. You've got the Wheel of Fortune. You've got many blessings along with this current relationship. The Empress. Holy smokes, look at that. The Empress. The Empress is a very feminine energy. So we say that the Emperor is, you know, external, very authoritative. The Empress is very intuitive. She turns towards herself. And again, this is just a feminine energy. This could represent the other person, you know, but the Empress is the ultimate. She is the ultimate queen. She is creative. She manifests. She produces. She, you know, has control over herself, her emotions. She's incredibly introspective and intuitive. She knows exactly what needs to happen. Now, if this is you, don't chase them, right? The Empress never chases, right? The person comes to them. You know, that's the Empress card. Is she does not chase. She is, you know, that person that just, she has such command. She's incredibly beautiful and magnetic. She draws people into her world, right? The right people also. All right, let's clarify the Queen of Pentacles. Oh. Queen of Pentacles. Why is the Queen of Pentacles card here? Okay. Queen of Pentacles. Look at that celebration. You are celebrating, this is a happy union. You are celebrating something, whether it's with your children, this person's children, your friends. There is a lot of support towards this relationship. It's a happy union, right? Happy union. Next, the lovers. Wow. For the column, for what's coming to you and the world, wow. You are, you're with your soulmate. You guys have so much chemistry and so much passion between the two of you. Look at this. You guys, look at all these major arcanas. This is a very blessed union. Wow. If you are going through, you know, a breakup, for example, right? Know that this is around the corner, right? You have to heal your heart. You have to find the blessings. You have to accept what's coming towards you. This new person that's coming towards you, you've got to, you know, it's very blessed, right? It's a very stable union. You have family, friends here that, you know, support this relationship, and, you know, take it. Accept it. This is good. This is good for you. Ace of Wands. Wow, look at that. You have 2 Ace of Wands. This is passion. You guys have a lot of chemistry, right? If you haven't met this person or they're coming your way, wow, lots of chemistry, lots of passion, new ways to, you know, to feel confident in a relationship. And oh my goodness, this is terrific. This is terrific. Okay, bottom of the card, Hierophant. Look at that, the Hierophant, another major arcana. This is all about, you know, strength, structure. This is, you know, maybe there is someone older than you, or someone that you're modeling, you know, yourself after, somebody that's giving you a little bit of advice on how to have, you know, a stable relationship, for example. Something about tradition. If you are, you know, say, of a different culture, right? You're trying to figure out how to honor your tradition, right? And so sometimes you might have to, you know, reach out for help, get the support that you need, so that the Hierophant, this energy or this individual will appear in your life that is going to teach you how to make this all work. You know, for example, your cultural traditions, if that is what you are going through. All right. Okay. So messages from your higher self. Let's clarify the 6 of Cups. Okay. Okay. Let's do this. Wow. Ace of Cups. Look at that. Again, you know, take this opportunity. Accept the love that is around you, that is coming towards you. You've got your Ace of Wands, Ace of Cups, repeats. Wow, this is the universe telling you. I mean, anytime you get a repeat in a read, that, you know, pay attention, right? Pay attention, because the universe is telling you something. Accept the love that is coming your way. Open up your heart. That is what this is saying. You've got such great things coming your way. Accept, right, the love that's around you. You've got somebody coming towards you hot and fast, boy. All right, yeah, confirmed by the 8 of Wands. Wow, yeah, this is just fast energy, fast messages. I mean, everything. This something fast is coming towards you, whether it's this person, this developing relationship. It's moving fast. Just be very careful, right? Because sometimes if we lead with too much passion and we're clouded, our logic, our ability to really discern can sometimes be clouded by too much passion. So just be very careful. All right, let's go with the next card. Again, the High Priestess. The High Priestess, another major arcana here, telling you that this is limitless. You need to, there is mystery here in this relationship. Okay, just make sure you really research or look into everything, but, you know, trust your intuition. The High Priestess, like I said, is very limitless. She's very, very intuitive, right? Trust your gut feeling. Really search within yourself. You'll have the answers. Is this person really the one for me? Is this, you know, are they being truthful to me? how can I strategize to make this, say, this union work? If you are both, coming out of new relationships, for example, how can we make this work? If you're joining and blending a family, how can we work and plan to make this union work for us? But on the flip side, like I said, make sure you trust your intuition, your gut feeling. All right, let's shuffle for the column of your blessings, right? Your outcome, your the blessings that are headed towards you, the outcomes of this current situation. You've got, 7 of Pentacles. You know, the 7 is repeated here. Something may be happening, in July 7th, right? The number 7 is important here because it's repeated. You are assessing whether or not this is something that's going to bear fruit, that's something that's going to be good for you. Is this new love, this new situation, is this going to bear fruit? If you are in an old situation and you're trying to renew and resurrect whatever you're working on, you're asking yourself, is it worth it? Should I continue to put in this effort, right? 7 of Pentacles. With the Page of Pentacles. Okay, sorry about that. My camera decided to stop recording. Okay, you haven't missed anything. Page of Pentacles. Page of Pentacles, this is, the student, right? Somebody that is an ambitious learner, right? Willing to really start something new for stability. Again, new energy that's coming towards you. That's supported by this Ace of Swords. Again, something new is headed your way with all of these aces. Something new is headed your way. And again, you've got your pages that are present here. Your Page of Pentacles that's telling you something new is coming in, and it's going to give you a whole lot of stability. Someone's going to offer you something, perhaps give you a message to really confirm that, hey, they want to be with you. Okay? All right. And then you've got your 5 of Pentacles. So if you are going through a previous relationship that, healing from a previous relationship, you may have been feeling that there was a sense of loss, right? There was a sense of loss there. You really were very hurt and you felt very left out. You were very fearful. You had lack of stability. Know that you've got the Ace of Wands that's coming towards you there underneath. Now, if this is a current situation and you're wondering, is this the person for me? If you're, with the Ace of Wands, that's a lot of fire, right? Fire energy. And if this person is just go, 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 you're kind of asking yourself, is he or she making me a priority? I feel like I'm just kind of left out in the cold, Am I really going to be a part of this individual's life? I feel like, they're very fast moving, they're very enthusiastic, but I just want to know, am I going to be, left out in the cold? You're very protective of your heart. You really are. You don't want to be left out in the cold. You have been hurt in the past, and it's hard for you to turn around and see that there is good potential for you just around the corner. All right, 4 of Pentacles. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Look at that. You've got confirmation here. 4 of Pentacles, 4 of Pentacles. Don't hold on too tight. Don't hold on too tight to the past. Don't hold on too tight. If you are in a current relationship and it's, maybe not working, there's conflicts and you're forcing it, don't do that, right? Trust in the divine that the right thing will happen for you, that the universe has your back and they want you to be happy. Just don't hold on too tight. But this is also a card of stability, and perhaps this is what you're looking for, right? You have been, without stability, and you're saying, this is what I want, and I will not take that next step until I have that stability in my life, right? But in order for you to really determine whether or not you need to take that next step, you have to really be in control. You need to be the one to really drive this situation. But it's coming. It's coming. This person that is currently with you or about to come to you, boy, this person's a match. This person has got a lot of chemistry and passion towards you. Let's see what they're thinking. I always want to know what they're thinking. I'm nosy. All right. All right. I hope that you can forgive me one day. Uh-oh. Did something happen between the two of you that's caused you to have a little bit of negative energy around you? I hope that you can forgive me. Is this something from your past? Obviously, an old flame. And you're kind of resurrecting. You both had so much chemistry and passion. You don't know, and they hurt you, right? And they hurt you in the past, and they want to come back. I hope that you can forgive me one day. I'm getting the sense that this is someone you've known in the past, and they want to come back, but they just don't know because you have closed yourself off because you've been hurt. Right? And they're promising you new beginnings. I'll change, right? I couldn't let you get close to me. All right. So at some point, perhaps this individual from your past, you know, kind of was going through his or her own stuff, right? And you know, this might even be you. I couldn't let you get close to me. Is this you? You know, because you have this overwhelming feeling that, you know, your heart's closed off because you've been hurt so badly. I couldn't let you get close to me. Could be you, could be the other person. You were the best thing in my life. Once again, this is somebody from your past. You've known this person, and there was some conflict in the past that's caused one or both of you to just kind of separate. And you're being sent the message that this individual was the best thing in your life, or his life, or her life, right? I left you before you could leave me. Wow. So this person, this individual, was afraid of commitment at one time, and that's what caused you know, the demise of the relationship. Sometimes when people are afraid to be left behind or afraid to get close, sometimes they cheat, sometimes they do things to sabotage the relationship so that you can't hurt them. I hope that makes sense, right? So it's almost like throwing the first punch because they're so afraid that they're going to be left behind. Maybe some abandonment issues that's going on. Maybe this has happened to them before and they've been left out in the cold, and they couldn't let you get close to them, right? This could be you, this could be the other person, but something like this is going on. I feel you leaving me behind. All right, so this individual is making strides to come towards you, to start something new with you because you have so much chemistry, passion there. You know, there's the effort there, but they feel that you're not connected, right? You're not connected. You have your heart closed off, and you don't want to let this person in, or vice versa, right? All right, let's do 3 more cards here. You've got, we need to let each other go. That's what you're doing. Are you pushing them away? Are you pushing this person away just to protect yourself? I don't know. You know, one of you is feeling a sense that you need to separate, but the other person's coming in hot saying, no, we have a new beginning here. I love you. You know, we have so much chemistry and passion. I want to make the effort. And there's one person in the relationship that's saying, no, not going to happen. You hurt me too much. But this person's saying, I hope that you can forgive me one day. All right. I know I messed up everything. Wow. This person is so apologetic, so sorry for what he or she did to you. Holy moly. I'm starting to understand our connection. So in the past, maybe they ignored the chemistry and passion that you had between each other, and now they're just like, you know, sometimes you don't realize how much you love someone or care for someone or attracted to someone until they're gone, right? If you have a lot of immaturity, you've got your Page of Pentacles there, if you've got a person that's very immature, you know, they don't understand connections, right? They don't understand that soulmate kind of thing. They're really too passionate that they're all about the fire and the, you know, the physical relationship, right? And they miss the true connection that has brought you together. All right, let's see. Let's see if we can get some angel messages here. All right, any other messages you would like to tell us? Okay. Improving health. All right, so this may have caused you a lot of, say, mental health issues, or, you know, depression, anxiety, that sort of thing. That's what I'm getting, because anytime we have relationship situations, sometimes, you know, it can really take control of our mental state and create really just a whole lot of depression, anxiety, sleepless nights. Make sure you're taking care of yourself. Okay, and sometimes we just stop. We stop working out. We gain a bunch of weight, right? You know, work on yourself. Try to improve your health, right? Next, big happy changes. Okay, so at some point somebody's going to make a decision to move forward with this relationship, to try and make that effort. So there's going to be a big change, and it's happening in the near future, probably in the next couple of months with the 2 7s that's going on here, maybe in the fall, maybe in the late summer. Okay. Opportunity. This is a great opportunity for you to really find yourself, you know, to really have that experience and that chemistry and passion with the other person. Compromise. Yeah, you gotta, you know, you can't always be right. Okay, that's what I'm getting. You can't always be right, and sometimes being too stubborn is only going to, you know, have you be so closed off that you're not receiving your blessings. Okay, so compromise. Let's do one more. I'm feeling like one more. All right, success. All right, you are going to be victorious here in whatever choice that you do make. You know, you're going to know. But I have a feeling that you're going to let this person back into your life, and you're going to learn how to forgive, because you're going to learn to compromise, right? Because, you know, that you really have such an attraction for this individual. Abundance. Look at that. So the union that you have between each other is blessed. It's full of abundance. All right, so thank you so much for being here. I hope that this was helpful for you. I wish you luck and lots of love, you know, in your current situation. I'll be back soon. Thank you.